Howdy everybody, this is Nick with ZeroTechnologies.net LLC. What you're looking at on the screen is the tech demo level of Desolate Star, or what will eventually be such. Right now there is not a whole lot of changes from previous videos. I apologize that I have not put forth a little more diligent effort into making the game, but all excuses aside, life happens. You're a team of one, you're doing everything, things happen. So just kind of show you where we are. Something new. I have a pickaxe now, yay. So the player can actually mine asteroids and so forth, mine rocks, break rocks, things like that. I learned to play with the animator controller, the state machine in Unity 5, so that was kind of cool, learning something new. I'm going to add a couple more assets hopefully today. I'm going to clean up the tech level a little bit here, make it a little more pretty, a little more attractive to look at. I am probably next going to start working on fixing the mechanics in the tech demo level here. Right now there's a few gravity problems, the triggers are not quite right the way that I want. I want this to be out by the end of the year, and I know everybody's like, oh my god, you've been saying that the game's going to be done by the end of last year and the year before that, and I know, I'm a team of one. You can get angry at me all day long, and that's fine. I'm not going to stop you from being angry. I'm kind of angry at myself, but I just want the game to be good. I want it to work. I don't want there to be silly bugs like, when the player wants to use their pickaxe and they hit the key for it, and the entire game explodes and their computer crashes and blue screen of death everywhere, or whatever it is now, green screen or purple screen or whatever the fuck. I just want the game to be good, and I want people to enjoy it, enjoy the story. A good friend of mine is working on a story, working with me to write a story. The goal is to write a full novel that she can have published and you can read and enjoy. That the game will be basically centered around. They're going to be synergetic to one another, the book and the game. The game is going back to the original design that I wanted. I'm not going to jack around with it anymore. I'm not going to try to make it all fancy and beat the system or whatever. It's going to be a space themed sci-fi adventure survival game. You're going to be floating around in space. There are games similar to it, absolutely. But there's going to be a story. I can't really reveal a whole lot about the story yet without breaking it, without completely annihilating the thrill of what the story means and the future of the game. So I will say this about the story. Desolate Star is chapter 1 of several for what is going to be called the Crimson Gem Chronicles. It's a story I've been working on for 2 decades, off and on. And the Crimson Gem is something very, very important to this particular gaming universe, such as it is. And when the player first encounters it, will be on the Desolate Star, a planet so far away from anything that it just simply does not make sense why it's there. Until the player gets there, survives, figures things out, and attempts to get back home if they want, or just sit there and die of old age. There will be a story to the game, I promise. It's not going to just be, survival in space for infinity. There is a story. This is just chapter 1. Depending on how it's received and how people like the story, if they don't like it, I'll continue the saga into the next chapter and the next game and so on and so forth. So I really want this game to be good, and I want it to work, and I want it to be mechanically sound, and I just want people to like it. I'm not talking about the game breaking records or being legendary or any of that crap. I just want people to like it. But anyway, the game is still in development. We've got a pickaxe now, which is, a start. It's not much, but it's something. So there's one tool out of several that I wanted to add into the game that is actually functional now. So I don't have any hotkeys yet to actually activate or deactivate the pickaxe, meaning put it away or use it in this manner. But that'll be done today. We have a swing animation, which was one of the first things I wanted to do. Got a few problems with it clipping through the ground, but unfortunately that is because I'm using the standard, or actually not the standard, a modified first-person controller in Unity, and I had to change it for my own needs, for the gravity, jump mechanics, various things like that. So I've got to figure out how I'm going to stop this crap from happening. Whether I'm just going to raise the pickaxe up higher in the ground or whatever, or just keep it from doing that somehow. But anyway, some basic bugs. This is, you know, beginner 101 crap. You know, I just got to deal with it. I don't know what to tell you, man. The game's still in progress. We're making progress. It's just going to be a little while. So for those of you who are patient, thank you very much. For those of you who are not, I'm sorry. The game will finish. I promise it will finish. I just don't know when. So as with all of my videos, if you see anything in this video or hear anything rather, if you have feedback, feel free to leave it. If you don't, cool. Like, dislike, subscribe, not subscribe. Happy New Year, Merry Christmas, Happy Birthday, whatever. Don't know what to do with my hands. I love you guys. Have a great year. Make it a great year. And be happy. Thank you for watching. Take care.